We've got to finish what we started here. We can't look like we haven't come to the assistance of the Israelis when they needed it the most here to finish this operation.
What do you mean we can't look like we're not coming to the Israeli side? They started a war. They chose to start a war, and now they're trying to suck us in. What do you mean we can't let them? Yes, we can. We can let them do that. We can. We should not reinforce failure. We should not add ourselves and put our troops in the way and in the line of fire because Israel made a foolish decision. Look, General Keane, you want to do that? Put your damn uniform back on and go fight on the front lines. Go to Tehran. Help with those guys who are doing drones activities, the Mossad agents. Do something like that. You want to do that? You want to risk your life? Have at it. You do your own thing. Don't draw us into it. Don't put American troops on the target line just because you have some lust for war with Iran. That's pathetic. And to say this is a core national interest of America is beyond absurd. It's a flat out lie. Flat out, it's a lie. No core American interest is involved at all. It's not even involved. In fact, our core national interests involve in avoiding stupid wars. Our core national interests are to avoid wars that have nothing to do with us. Iran was not threatening the United States. Iran has been in a box since 1979, and they're never going to get out of it. They don't have the ability to project power in a ways that can say. See, they don't have the ability like we do. We can launch airstrikes against people, and because we have our nuclear stockpile over our shoulder, it's limiting what other people can do. They don't have that. So they do have to limit what they do conventionally, and they keep it, and they have kept all their weapons for defense. They were not used at all until Israel destroyed their embassy. They were not used the second time in 2024 until Israel assassinated somebody in their capital city during a presidential inauguration, and they responded. They didn't use their missiles now until they were flat out attacked full on by Israel. Do you see the pattern here? We keep accusing Iran of being this unstable regime, but they're not using the weapons that they had until they are attacked. They're not going to. They never were going to. And it was self-evident that they weren't. Their actions over all those decades since 1979 proved that they weren't. They valued regime survival. But you keep going down this path here, and it's like a caged animal. You're putting it into a corner, and you're saying either use what limited weapons you have or die. And you put someone in that condition, they may say, okay, we'll do the Samson protocol, which means that, like Samson of the Bible, to where he had his eyes put out, whatever, and they were mocking him, and he was in front. Instead of just taking it, he used his strength to push the pillars out, and then all those who were mocking him, the whole edifice came down and killed everybody. That's what Iran may do here. If you put them in a no-win situation where they're going to be killed and they have weapons, they're going to use them. They're going to use them. And I'm telling you, and I've mentioned several times, all these bases that we have throughout the Middle East, most of them don't have strategic air defense. And even those that do, you see, with Israel, with every advantage, they're still not able to stop these ballistic missiles. Ours wouldn't either. Most of our bases that are scattered throughout there don't even have that kind of protection. So that means that we would be helpless under this fire from Iran if we push them into a corner to where that's the only thing they can do or just die. It's absurd to the highest degree. Don't put our troops in danger because your mouth is so big and your lust for war for Iran is bigger than your intelligence and your brain cells. Stop doing that. Don't put our troops at danger and at risk because you have a lust for Iran. That's what you need to understand here, folks. This war should never have been started. And the last thing in the world President Trump should do is to join in the foolishness with the Netanyahu government. We should not do that. Do not sacrifice one American troop for this, folks. That's what's going on here. This is an evolving situation. We're going to continue going following it for you, especially if there's anything more about what Iran, what their government chooses to do about the possibility of going to the and shutting down the Strait of Hormuz, or whether they pull out of the NPT, et cetera. We'll bring you all that news if we get it. In the meantime, we have, I believe, Gary's at 4:00 today, right? With is it Martyanov? Andrei Martyanov, I believe, at 4 p.m. to 3 p.m. Sorry, I thought it was 3 p.m. today. That's right. Andre Mardian is going to give us an update of what's going on in the Russia-Ukraine war, because while so many eyes have been focused here in the Middle East today, a lot of things still happening in the Russia-Ukraine war, and he will bring that to us this afternoon at 3 p.m. Thank you very much, and we will see you then on Daniel Davis Deep Dive.